Om Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gangana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
Hello, welcome. These teachings are from a work assigned to Adi Sankaracharya, which is called Aparokshanabuthi, or self-realization, or direct perception of the self, of the Atman. And it is an introduction to Vedanta. It speaks about Raja Yoga with a Vedantic vision. So listen very carefully to these teachings, reflect upon them, then meditate upon these teachings so that they can bear fruit in your heart. May you all find freedom. Moving on into the line of inquiry, vichara. Who am I? How is this created, this world perceived? Of what material is it made? This is the way of vichara, inquiry. So, I am neither the body, a combination of the 5 elements, nor am I the aggregator of senses. I am something different from these. This is the way of vichara. So if the body is composed by the 5 elements, I'm not the 5 elements, and I see through them. Nor am I the senses. I use them. They are instruments. So this is the line of reasoning. Everything is produced by ignorance, ignorance of your real self, and dissolves in the wake of knowledge. The various thoughts must be the creator, such is this vichara. So this ignorance, it is compared many times to the rope and the snake. So there's a rope lying there, and you don't have a clear sight, which is knowledge. So you look at the rope, but you don't see the rope. You see a snake in its place. And that vision brings with it fear and many other things. And this belief that it is really a snake binds you to that reality. And the knowledge, which is, in the case of the example, the clear vision of the rope, makes the snake disappear completely. So a snake was created out of nothing and disappears into nothing by the dawning of knowledge of its real nature. Everything is produced by ignorance and dissolves in the wake of knowledge. The various thoughts must be the creator. The material cause of these two, ignorance and thought, is the one without a second. Subtle, not apprehended by the senses, and unchanging, sat. Just as the earth is the material cause of the pot and the like, this is the way of vichara. So Brahman is the ultimate cause of everything of ignorance and thought. And Brahman is subtle, means it cannot be apprehended by the senses, not even by the mind. And unchanging, meaning Sat, truth. Just as the earth is the material cause of the pot and the like, all those objects made of earth, so Brahman is the cause of everything. And this is the way of Vichara. I am also the one, the subtle, the knower, the witness, the ever-existent and unchanging. So there is no doubt that I am that, Brahman. Such is this inquiry. So again, just as a reminder from the beginning, I am also the one. All these descriptions, the one, the subtle, the knower, the witness, the ever-existent and unchanging, this can also be a description for God, same as for Brahman. So there is no doubt that I am that. Atman is verily one and without parts, whereas the body consists of many parts. And yet the people mistaken these two as one. What else can be called ignorance but this? So when Atman is whole, it is one, and the body is clearly made of many different parts. So how can the Atman be the body? How can the Atman, which is identity, which is I, be the body? Even in the sentence, it's not that I am the body is mine. It is different. It's not, I am not that pertains to me. Atman is the ruler of the body and internal. The body is the ruled and external, and yet people confound me for the body. So the ruler of the body, that which makes the decisions of the body, that which observes the body, that which gives life to the body. Without the life, without my presence, the body is just a lying corpse. No life in it, inert, has nothing to it. So how can I be the body? How can the Atman be the body? And the body is the ruled and external. It is by my will I make the decisions about this body. I am to be found within, whatever that means. And this body is observed by me. So it is, how do you say this? External. It is external because it is observed. Atman is all consciousness and holy. The body is all flesh and impure, and yet it is confounded one with the other. So the Atman is all consciousness. It is that which is subtle, so subtle that it is unperceived by the senses or the mind. Yet the body is gross, made of flesh, so how can one be the other? Atman is the supreme illuminator and purity itself. The body is said to be of the nature of darkness, and yet, in the case, nature of darkness is made of tamas, the guna tamas, but that's not important now. It is the supreme illuminator, that which gives life to the body. It is purity. It means it doesn't touch matter. It doesn't touch the body. It is pure. Atman is eternal, since it is existence itself. The body is transient, as it is non-existence in essence. So this non-existence, meaning, let's go back again to the example of the snake in the rope. So this body represents, and the universe, it's like the snake in the previous example. It is non-existence. Its nature is of non-existence. You are looking at the rope, you don't see it as a rope, you fathom it to be a snake. So in your mind, it is a snake. In your perception, it is a snake. But it is not real. It's not there. It's like a mirage, like water in a desert. It's not there, but you perceive it. So it is of the nature of non-existence. So it is perceived by ignorance. It has no property, no substance. And the Atman is eternal because it is existence itself. It's the only thing that exists. It is the substratum of all existence. It is beyond space and time. And the body is transient. It appears and disappears, as the Atman is ever present, ever existent. The luminosity of the Atman consists in the manifestation of all objects. Its luminosity is not like that of fire or of any such thing. For in spite of the presence of such lights, darkness prevails at night in some place or the other. So the light of the Atman dissolves completely, breaks completely the illusion, the darkness, the illusion of manifestation. It breaks it completely. And it's different from fire or other lights, because darkness can continue. You have a light here in the midst of darkness. It clears a little bit of space, but it doesn't go far. Darkness continues. And by the light of the realization of the Atman, ignorance disappears altogether. How strange is it that a person ignorantly rests contented with the idea that he is the body, while he knows it as something belonging to him, while he knows, and therefore apart from him, even as a person who sees a pot knows it is apart from him. So when you say to this body, you don't say, I as the body. When you refer to the body, you see it as your body. It is my body. Everything is yours. My body, my emotions, my thoughts, my soul, my God, everything is yours. And so it is not you. So if it is yours, it is the object. The I is the subject. So the I, the Atman is the I. The body is the subject. And even if it is known, because you say it's my body, you know it's yours, it's not you, but still you continue to be confused by the body being yourself. I am verily Brahman, being equanimous, quiescent, and by nature absolute existence, knowledge, and bliss. I am not the body, which is non-existence itself. This is called true knowledge by the wise. So true knowledge means the realization, the direct perception of the Atman. And the Atman, or Brahman, which is more or less the same, being equanimous, untouched by the snake in the rope, quiescent and by nature absolute existence, not individual existence, not separate existence, no parts, just absolute existence and bliss. I am not the body, which is non-existence itself. Again, the snake, which is seen in a rope, doesn't exist. So it is made of non-existence. The mirage, the water in the desert, doesn't exist. It is being seen. It has appeared in your perception, but it's not real. It doesn't exist. So there is no substance. It is made of non-existence. This is called true knowledge by the wise. The wise, meaning in this context, the one who knows, who had the direct perception of his real identity, of Brahman. I am without any change, without any form, free from all blemish and decay. I am not the body, nor the mind. So no change is happening in me. I am full existence, absolute existence. Free from all blemish and decay, unchanging, without any modifications. I am not the body, which is full of the opposite, of modifications, of changes. It has a form, it has blemish, it decays. So this is not me. I am not subject to any disease. I am beyond all comprehension, free from all alternatives and all pervading. I am not the body, because the body is subject to disease. It is not beyond all comprehension. There is comprehension about the body. This comprehension increases in science and etc. Free from all alternatives and all pervading. The body is not all pervading and not free from alternatives. So I am without any attribute or activity. I am eternal, ever free and unperishable. I am not the body, which is in itself has attributes, activities, actions. It is not eternal, it perishes eventually, either for disease or because of old age. It is not free, it is action bound, it is destiny bound, it is karma bound. It has to do certain actions. And imperishable, I am not, the body is not imperishable, it perishes. I already said that. Okay. I am free from all impurity. I am immovable, unlimited, holy, undecaying, and immortal. I am not the body, which is in itself full of impurities. It moves around, so it exists in a time and place and space, and it moves around. I, by contrast, cannot move because I am totality. So where can I move? Nothing exists beyond me. So there is nowhere to move. The body is limited in all its attributes. I am unlimited, so I am not the body. Holy, I am holy, the body is not holy. Undecaying and immortal, the body is not immortal. It is a mortal frame and it decays, so I am not the body. Okay.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.